This is the larger tower unit. We're still going to be looking at this for 10s. So this is my home screen. I'm going to choose electrotherapy. Now our choices here are interferential, pre-modulated, high volt, Russian, asymmetrical biphasic, symmetrical biphasic, VMS, which is very close to symmetrical biphasic, VMS burst. We have so many things. So if, when in doubt, symmetrical biphasic is always safe. No problem with that for 10s. You could also use burst mode if you were wanting to get endogenous opiate release. Okay, so this is telling me what it's preset. Of course, we're going to customize. And now this is the screen you get. Looking at this side, you can choose what type of electrodes you have. Most of you have a 2-inch square. Anytime you're looking for a muscle contraction as your goal, you want it on CC, that's constant current. We're going for pain relief. Muscle contraction is not our goal, so we're going to have this on CV. Okay, treatment time, it's whatever you need it to be. Cycle time, if we turned that off, on, we're going to have a ramp time, an on time, and an off time. Again, we're not getting muscle contractions here, or that's not our goal, so we don't need that. We can turn that off. Phase duration, again, we're going to be fairly short. Somewhere between 50 and 80. I stopped it at 60. Burst frequency, we don't need that because we're not on bursts. Frequency, this will take up somewhere between 100 and 150. Hey, 142. And then do we want this to modulate? And we could, and we can modulate our amplitude, and I'll go up or down by 5. We can do that same thing here with a percentage. I don't know if you can see that, that says 40%. Okay, here is our amplitude button, and we can turn on, I don't have anything hooked up, but if I started to turn this, intensity would go up. Once you get it set the way you want, then you come back and you hit the triangle, and that is start, and it will then run whatever you want it to run. Okay, if we're looking at the short 10s unit, okay, same thing. Basically, they're made by the same company. So we're going to choose electrotherapy. Again, we're going to pick symmetrical biphasic. We're always going to edit because what fun would it be if we didn't edit? Again, phase duration we change, frequency. Again, we would want this for 10s for pain relief on CV. If we don't have bursts, don't worry about it. Do we want it to modulate? Again, that is just going to decrease accommodation. Again, do we want amplitude to modulate? We can choose 40%, 60%, 80%, 100%. We're going to have continuous, no on-off time is what that means. And then we can set our treatment time. Again, once we have this all set the way we want, we turn our intensity on here. We'll see the readout here. Once it's working exactly the way we want it, then we would hit start, which is right there, and it will run our treatment time and our parameters as we have it set.